Hello everybody and welcome back to another Weather Guy video. Today we're going to be talking about Winter Storm Taylor, which I couldn't get a picture for, but I'm hoping to get one by the release of this video for the thumbnail. I wish I could get it, but the Weather Channel only wants to talk about the severe threat, which we're going to also talk about the severe threat today. But there's also a wintry side of this storm that you're probably not going to see on the Weather Channel. Here's your tropical tidbits. This is an earlier model run. It is snowing right now in the northern tier of the country. As we click through here, I'm going to give you one run straight up, and then we'll go more in depth. As you click through, it's snowing in the north, a lot of severe weather in the south. That's why they're covering that. But there's also some significant wind on the back end of this storm, and that may cause blizzard conditions. I did hear of some whiteout conditions in Colorado, and that was absolutely insane. But then, as this moves through, it will impact the Great Lakes region with ice and snow, and then the Northeast with snow, sleet, freezing rain, and rain. And then this will move off. First up, let's do our severe threat, shall we? So here's the early severe threat. As this moves south, you can see all these reds and pinks. That is your severe weather. Then that moves across, banding out in Texas. And then that band moves east, weakens a bit. And then another one forms in Mississippi. Now, next, for our severe weather threat, is the southeast. So after the sneaky snow this morning, you get your line of thunderstorms from the west and a lot of clusters of severe weather in Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, and northern Arkansas. And then as you move east, that first line of thunderstorms disintegrates. Those clusters move into Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee. And the second line forms in Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, moves east into Alabama, and then starts to move south, but at that point, the storm's already off the coast. You might see a little bit more just scattered thunderstorms Monday, but mainly it is today that you're going to see your severe threat. Next up, this is where we're going to see most of our snow. In Nebraska, South Dakota, then in southern Nebraska, you get your freezing rain, the pink. Then as you move in, even areas like Minneapolis are going to start off in your warmer precipitation. Then everything's going to turn over to that snow in the end. As you keep going, you can see the wraparound. And with this region, we'll talk about wind. There might be a blizzard threat in this area. Then as it keeps moving, that's when you're really going to see your wraparound. And then it moves off into Canada. So let's go back and let's take a look at our wind. Because as this moves on through, just look at the low pressure, and then on that back end, you're going to start seeing your really strong wind. That's on the south side. And that's between 20 and 30 is this area of wind, which is possible for blizzard conditions if there is snow. So a very iffy blizzard threat. Now let's go back here. Then into the Northeast. The Northeast will be getting some snow, then changing over into your sleet, freezing rain, and rain. So we get our sneaky snow off the coast. And then here comes Taylor. Mostly rain back into the southern areas. even New York, you're going to start out as all rain and end as all rain. So, but then you get into upstate New York, you might be seeing some snow. Pennsylvania, and then you get your sleet in here. Then you get into New England. Connecticut might be seeing some snow and sleet. And remember, this sleet might actually be snow. It's very iffy. Because you can see that it bleeds back into snow. In and out of snow. And then you get into Rhode Island. Rhode Island's going to be about the same thing as Connecticut. Massachusetts, you might see a little bit more snow. But then you're eventually going to switch over to sleet when Connecticut switches over to rain. Then you eventually switch over to rain. The most snow, if you want all snow, you're going to be in Maine. Maine, Upper New Hampshire, some parts of the Adirondacks, but really just mainly a rain event, especially on Sunday. Sunday is going to be a real rain event. All right, now let's look at the continental U.S. for our snow totals. As we click through here, you can see that most of the snow is coming in right now. That's where you're going to see your 6 to 12 inches of snow in the northern tier. Then you move into the northeast. And remember, we might see a little bit less than this in the northeast. Because you got to account for that sleet. And sleet on top of snow just waters down the snow, depending on how wet and heavy the snow already is. So, in Connecticut and Massachusetts, this 2 to 6 inches could be more of a 1 to 4, which is totally possible that in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and western Massachusetts, you get about 3-4 inches of snow. And then in Maine, I wouldn't be surprised if you get a little bit more than this. You're 5 to 6 inches widespread, because you're going to be all snow, and this is a fairly powerful storm. Now, let's go to back here and get our total accumulated precip. This is Maine. In the south, a lot of these areas that have had so much rain over the past couple months is getting even more rain. And these thunderstorms just drop so much rain that you're going to get 2 inches from the storm. Pretty quickly as well. So that is basically it for Taylor. I'll just show you one more time the radar for this storm. I'll just let it play out, and then we'll go into the closing. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I'm really hoping that I can get that thumbnail. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you really like this video. Like this video if you like this video. Comment in the comment section down below. Go follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe.